101 people from 67 countries walk into a building and they walk out 45 minutes later as citizens of one country, united not by political party, not by religion, not by region, but united by what binds us all together, which is adherence to our constitutions and the principles of individual liberty, economic freedom, and the rule of law and equal justice for all. Everybody in this room is incredibly fortunate today. I know it and you know it, because as somebody who travels the world quite a bit, we all know that in those seats, in your seat today, there are probably about 5 to 10 million people that would give anything to be sitting where you're sitting today. And we all know more than anywhere else in the United States, since this is my home, and I'm very sensitive to what happens in South Florida. We all know that for us here in South Florida, coming to the United States and fulfilling the American dream are things that are of life and death proportion. We know it. We hear it and we see and we read about people who don't make it to the United States, who give up their lives in the quest for the opportunities that today this country is giving you. It doesn't happen anywhere else in the world. This is a very special place. It's a place where, as I like to tell my friends in Washington, South Florida is a place where my city council member is a foreigner, a naturalized citizen, and so is my mayor and my chief of police and my member of Congress and my senator, and we're just as American as any other city. And the reason we are is because this is a country founded by immigrants. This is a country that wouldn't exist if it wasn't for immigrants. And this is a country who would not be the greatest nation in the world today were it not for the successive waves of immigrants that came from every corner of the world to claim their chance to be free and their turn to take advantage of the opportunities that this country gives anybody willing to come here and play by the rules. We are the greatest country in the world because of immigration, not in spite of it. The agency that I'm privileged to head is responsible for all immigration services and citizenship. Interestingly enough, we also own, literally, a cave in Missouri. And that cave is a repository, and it has 100 million immigration files. Think about that. 100 million stories, 100 million families, 100 million pieces to the mosaic that is the United States. And after today, your files will be added to those 100 million files. And from here forward, when your children and your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren ask you, I'm doing a report, I need to know who's the first person from our family that came to the United States. You can all look back to this day, this moment, this time in history, because one of the things America doesn't worry about is who you were. America is only interested in who you are and what you can be. I'll end my remarks more quickly with a request. And I ask this of everybody whom I have the privilege of naturalizing, and that is, first and foremost, if you get a chance, get yourselves a new passport today, or at least apply for one. I know it might be kind of tough nowadays. You're no longer a hyphenated. You're an American today. Travel with your American passport. Secondly, I would ask that you, as quickly as possible, register to vote. Because when you vote and you exercise your vote, you care. you become a participant. As of today, you're no longer an observer. You are a participant in this country. You are as American as the President of the United States. And if you don't vote, don't complain. I would ask you to take the opportunity.